Now, the Lord created alcohol so that ugly people can have sex. There
you go.
Now, sex on television cannot hurt you unless you fall off.
That's funny.
Now, how do you circumcise a whale? They send down 4 skin divers.
Oh!
Skin divers.
What's the difference between beer nuts and deer nuts? I'm sure you know this one. Beer nuts are $1.69 and deer nuts are under $1.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
All right. Well, okay. How do you make a cat boy sound like a dog? You pour gasoline on him and light it with a match and it goes woof.
That'd be. Poor little cat.
How do you make a dog sound like a cat? Put it in a deep freeze for a week and then cut it in half with a circular saw and it goes meow.
Poor dog.
A little boy came home crying. A car hit Jimmy's dog. Hit him right in the arse. His mom said, "No, honey, you mean wrecked him." "Wrecked him," he says. "Almost killed him."
That's my favorite punchline.
Now, how does a blind parachutist know when he's getting close to the ground? The
When he
leash
hits?
goes slack. There's not much time after that, is there? What's green and red and goes 50 miles per hour? A frog in a blender.
Oh.
No!
Frog in a preppy.
Aye. And why do farts smell? So that deaf people can enjoy them too. Well, here's one. I know you this one. So there's 2 cannibals that are eating a clown, and one says to the other, "Does this taste funny to you?" That's so overdone. It's not even funny. Did you hear the one about the cannibal who passed his brother in the woods one day?
No.
No, he passed his brother.
Yeah.
Not walking, but you know.
Exactly. He passed him. 2 cannibals were sitting by a fire, and one says, "Gee, I hate my mother-in-law." And the other one says, "So, try the potatoes." Why did the cannibal eat the tightrope walker? He wanted a balanced meal. A guy walks into a cafe and asks for a bowl of chili. The waitress said, "The guy next to you got the last bowl." He looks over and he sees that the guy's bowl of chili is still full. He says, "You know, if you're not going to eat that, you mind if I take it?" The other guy just, "Go on, help yourself." He starts to eat it, and about halfway down his fork hits something. It's a dead mouse. And he vomits the chili back into the bowl. The other guy says, "That's about as far as I got too." Exactly. Oh, God almighty. The Queen was showing the Archbishop of Canterbury around the royal stables when one of the stallions farted so loudly it couldn't be ignored. "Oh dear," said the Queen. "How embarrassing. I'm frightfully sorry about that." It's quite understandable," said the Archbishop, adding after a moment, "As a matter of fact, Your Majesty, I thought it was the horse."
Yeah, what's invisible and smells like carrots? Rabbit farts.
Oh, did you know that diarrhea is hereditary? It runs in your genes. Children's books. Why does Piglet always smell so bad? Oh, he's always playing with poo. There was this woman who had a problem with silent gas. She went to the doctor and she said, "This is so embarrassing. I have this problem of farting silently. You probably haven't noticed, but I've let 3 of them since I've been in your office with you. Is there anything you can do? And he said, yes, but the first thing is to get you fitted for a hearing aid. And I suppose this should be my last one so that we make room for other people. If you need me later, I have a nice thick book full of jokes for all of you. There once was a blind man who decided to visit Texas. When he got on a plane, he felt the seats and said, wow, these seats are big. The person next to him answered, well, everything is big in Texas. When he finally arrived in Texas, he decided to visit a restaurant. Upon arriving, he ordered a drink and got a mug placed between his hands. He exclaimed, wow, these mugs are big. The bartender replied, yes, sirree, everything is big in Texas. After a couple of drinks, the blind man asked the bartender where the bathroom was located. The bartender replied, second door to the right. The man headed for the bathroom but accidentally tripped and passed by the second door. Instead, he entered the third door, which led to the swimming pool, and he fell into the pool. Scared to death, the blind man started shouting, don't flush! Don't flush!
Oh,
Nigger in Texas.
that's good.
If you need more, just let me know.
Okay, that's really good. That's a good collection right there.
Okay.